just who we are.
So, truth and transparency will assist other people in their journey, right? So, we all have made mistakes and stuff like that along the way. I know people say all the time, "Oh, if I could have changed anything, I would have done." No, most people say, "If I could change my journey, I wouldn't have changed nothing." That's not true for me. I don't know if that's for y'all, but I think that being introspective about where you've been and things of that nature, if it don't help you, you could have helped somebody else. So is there anything that you guys would tell your younger self or a younger lady to help them along their journey, or that could have changed some things, the trajectory of the path, or what your path would have been along the way? So like with mine, I would say the first thing, healing is definitely a journey. If you didn't if you went through some type of trauma, I definitely have. And if you didn't get that a handle on that, you're going to spiral eventually. It may be picking the wrong spouse. It may be um, not parenting correctly. It might be, picking the wrong friends and things of that nature. Can you identify something that you would have, a tidbit or a gem that you could have told your younger self that would have helped you navigate into a better space than you are now?
I definitely can. This would be for no one but me. Like, and in my if I knew then what I know now
Mm-hmm.
mindset, it it would be don't don't make yourself smaller to
Mm-hmm.
appease others, because I even right now I do that. Don't make myself smaller. Um, don't beg for love and acceptance. And I don't mean please love me, please accept me. No, I mean I accepted the bullshit that he did, and I ain't say nothing because I wanted him to love me, or I knew that what she said was foul. I knew she was like shading me, but whatever, I don't care.
Yeah.
But I do care, and that did hurt. And like I am enough for the right people, for the people that's supposed to be in my world. I'm enough. So like right now, the people who I'm around, who I hang out with, and even though we're not in the same place, y'all know because we've been in the same place, and you all are my people.
Mm-hmm.
You know I'm probably finna be late for no real reason at all. For no real reason at all, I'm probably finna be late. I was probably laying in my bed in my towel, looking in my closet, trying to see what I'm gonna wear. Yes, I knew that we were doing this 2 months ago, and I've been thinking about what I'm wearing for 2 months. But this morning I decided I don't want to wear that no more. And it's not that I don't respect your time. It's not that I don't value your presence and being in your presence. It's not that. It's something within me, that I have to fix. It's not because of you, it's because of me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like I'm like, oh, I'm hanging out with Paige. Oh, they could wait. At my job, hanging with my family, doing stuff with my kids, like everything. It's like I have to make a very conscious effort to get my behind up and do what I'm supposed to be doing. And I always have a million things to do. I'm late, but I'm working on it. Been working on it my whole life. Um, but with that, not begging for acceptance and love, and it's not. It took me when I turned 40, something clicked. It said, "Why do you care?"
Mm.
You know.
I'm
So
waiting on mine
why
to
do you
click.
care if they like you? Why do you care? Why do you care if, who likes your outfit? What like for real, why do you care? Not just me, I like it, so no, for real, I don't care if you don't like what I'm wearing, because I like what I'm wearing. And although pretty much my whole life I dressed the way I wanted to dress for me, when I turned 40, it was like, okay, it's for me, but F them people. Like I don't care if you don't. When I conceptualized, when I thought about what I was wearing for this occasion, this event, this is what I wanted to wear, and this is what I'm gonna wear. I don't know what my advice is. Heal, like Bella said,
I
heal.
think it's and I can relate on a lot of different levels to that. First, when you were talking about all your schedule, I just applaud you for still being able to move, because sometimes with mine is like I have so many things to do, I can't move. I can't do anything now. So I'm just gonna take a nap. And then of course nowadays I can't sleep anyway, so it's still I can't even nap, so I'm just sitting here in my head. But also I related to when you were saying about caring so much about what people think. And I think I still haven't gotten to that point where um I don't care. I haven't made it there. But if I could tell myself or even tell my girls, it's not that I don't want you to care, but it's a balance. Because I don't want it to be
Yeah.
to my detriment, you know what I'm saying, or to their detriment or what have you. Um, Something that stuck out to me is prior to my separation, um, my daughter said something to me, and she said it was something about I wanted something. I can't even remember what it was, but she said you can just act mad to dad and he'll do it. And that is what jogged me to it's crazy, but that kind of was the catalyst for me going ahead and separating, because I didn't want her to think that that's normal to be that's manipulation, and that's not healthy in a relationship. Even though she's a
But
kid,
it's manipulation in every aspect of everything.
yeah, and she's a kid, she don't know, but it's the fact that she saw me doing that before. That's not cool, you know? And I think that came from I seen that somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that I don't know where that came from that I saw it, but I want to break that cycle. So at least I had that part where, that's not cool. I don't want a girl to think that she has to do that in order to get the love, respect, or even an attention that she wanted. That's if you're going to love me, do it out of your spirit, or because you want to love me or you want to do right by me, not because I have to act like a bee, in order to get this. Um, Another thing also, but the caring about something, even to this day, I'll be thinking about, okay, can I say X, Y, and Z without making my parent feel a certain type of way? But at the end of the day, if it hurt me, it hurt me. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with a person. If I'm dating somebody, it's like I don't want them to feel like I am, like offstandish or whatever, because no, if I'm not accepting this behavior, I'm just not accepting it. Period. Like it doesn't have to be because of I don't want to put on a facade at the end of the day, but I just want to just be authentic. And I don't think I've ever been authentic since I was a kid, to be honest, because of some trauma that occurred to me. I've had to cover a kid covering for somebody who hurt you. Like, so I think that I would have told my younger self it's okay to tell your truth so that it doesn't continue, you know?
Yeah. A friend of mine asked me yesterday if I was still in therapy, and I said no. She asked why. I said, I don't want you to think that I don't need therapy. I know therapy is needed for me. I do know that. But I also know that in order for therapy to work, I have to be honest, not only with my therapist, but first with myself. And in order for me to be honest with myself, I have to face some real hard truths about myself. And I am not ready
Mm-hmm.
for that. So it's not that I am in denial. I know what I need to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that I don't know. I know.
Yeah.
It's just that I need to stop procrastinating and do it. It's a lot of things I need to do, but I just don't have space on my calendar right now because my calendar is full and overflowing.
Oh,
I guess
I
I
would
would I would definitely finish. I would have finished school. I would not have allowed circumstances and situations to prevent me from finishing school, peer pressure and all of those things, one to be something else and embarrassed of things that I didn't have and everybody else did, and feeling like you didn't fit in. And I would have definitely finished school. I think that I would be in a very different place if I did finish school, because I believe I would have went to college if I would have
Mm-hmm.
finished school. And then from college,
Yeah.
I believe I would have really, like, I did all of that later, but it took time. So I feel like
Yeah.
if I would have had that jump start ahead of time, like, yeah, life would have definitely looked a lot different uh, for me. And it took me too long, like Nika say, to stop caring about what people think. Like, I wanted
And
to
it
be
feels
accepted.
it's so liberating to not care. And it's not that you don't care at all, but it doesn't carry as much weight.
Yeah.
Like like but no,
What do you
and
mean
you have
don't
to
care
care.
at all?
Like it's not that I like at my job. I don't care if they like me or not, but I do care that they recognize that I'm doing my job. I care about that part
Yeah.
because you're not gonna say I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and you're not gonna say I'm not doing it well or to the best of my abilities. You can't say that. You have to recognize that. So when it comes to a situation where I may get offered a different position or I may, I need you to recognize.
Acknowledge.
Now,
Yeah.
on the personal side, whether you like me or not, that's not my business. That's your business. Keep it to yourself. You never have to tell me whether you like me or not.
Yeah.
Let's be
I have
professional.
that
That we can keep it
problem.
there. That's fine.
But
Let me
why?
tell you.
Well, like, why do you want people to like? Why? Why?
You know what? I
Like,
don't
why you
know.
think?
I don't know where it came from. And I guess that's a therapy thing. But I see it every day. It came down to even an example. I have a new position, right, in my job. And this guy, he's fairly new too. And I asked him for some information that I needed. Mind you, the person who trained both of us, she gave us some the same information, but it was a better explanation than what he did. But I lost it, right? So I asked him for it because she wasn't there. And when I got it, I was confused. So I had already sent her a message in, but she didn't get it until that Monday. And we were in the office. And so she sent me a message, hey, well, did so and so give you the information? I said, yeah, but I was confused because his stuff wasn't as clear as yours. I didn't realize she was training him at the same time we were messaging back and forth. So the next day, we were in the office and he was silent. He wasn't a type of person who he's like really friendly. So he wasn't friendly towards me the next day. And I'm like, wait, did he read this message between me and the person who was training us as I was throwing shade to him? And I kept rereading the message I sent to her. This is just a very it's not a big deal. But I felt some type of way. I don't know this man from Adam. I just met him this month. But I was feeling like now he feel like I'm trying to be nasty. Now he feel like and I'm like, but why do I care? He don't know me.
And you wasn't.
And I wasn't, but
But
I'm
even
feeling like, oh my God, oh my God.
and it didn't even read that way. You just stated a fact. It wasn't as clear as yours was. I didn't understand. So basically, I didn't understand. I still need more information.
But I carry stuff like that. This is an example of how I feel every time I feel like it's a pushback about something. And I think it kind of stems from like childhood trauma. So it's like my people's like, if I talk too much, get a book, get a book, get a book. So it got to the point I stopped talking so much. And I would notice I'm talking to certain people, certain people. It doesn't work with everybody, but certain people, I could talk for an hour on the phone with somebody, and maybe 15 minutes of it is me talking. The other 45 minutes, I'm just listening because I'm just being quiet because I don't want any friction. And I'm like, what kind of friendship is this? Maybe yes, they needed to talk, and that's fine. But like my real friends, y'all know I'll talk over you in a minute. not intentionally because y'all are not important to me, but that's just me being Gabby. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, why? What is it about? So it's like I got to figure this out so that I don't allow myself to feel a certain type of way. I shouldn't have to feel like that. That's not healthy.
It's weird because I personally feel like I'm an introvert. But when I'm in the world, I don't have a problem talking, especially if I know what I'm talking about.
Mm.
So I feel like I have like an alter ego. I don't know. Like I create
Not you, a Gemini.
somebody to be able to maneuver through the world,
Yeah.
but my real true self, like I like to be by myself. I like to be in the quiet. I prefer to be home looking at you know what I mean? Like I don't really like people like that. I don't know what it is. I call myself an extroverted introvert.
But you know what, Paige?
Yeah.
When you unlocked a memory, and I just thought about when we used to do the stuff with Shades. Half them people who he was working with didn't even know my position with us. You know what I'm saying? They just thought I was a helper because I'm quiet. You know what I'm saying? So they thinking she just helping clean up something. Meanwhile, like, I'm actually the one writing some of the stuff, and but I don't want to put myself out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like anytime we had to talk, I'm gonna let Paige do it. Down to Girl Scouts, I'm gonna let the kids do it. Yeah.
So pretty much everybody would tell their other self to just not their younger self not to care about what other people think. Pretty much that's what it
Man,
boils
F
down
them
to.
people. Focus on you, because for the rest of your life you have to be with you. The people who
Now
you
that's
cared
real.
about when you were whatever age, they probably not even around you in your life no more.
Wow. No, you for real.
They're not even there no more.
You for real.
And the people you pass, the people on social media, like really, like if we really think about it, the people that we be thinking about, oh, what they gonna say, they really not in that small circle of our life.
You right.
They not, and they shouldn't even have an opinion about it. They not
Right.
even.
No.
Some of them ain't even in no circle.
You
We
correct.
don't even know them. We don't, and we allow them to take up space in our thoughts, in our actions, in our everything. They taking up space and they ain't even thinking about us. Pretty much.
At
They don't
all.
even know we thinking about them.